What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I just,
Put your $100 at the top.
yeah, I'm just saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, what are you really saying?
Yep, I have to work with these guys all the time. Hi everybody, welcome back to Critical Mass. Today we have another of our Place Your Bet games where they each start off with 100. They have to bet at least $1 on every movie question. I will give them the topic ahead of time, then they'll place their bet. I'll give you the question and we'll see who wins.
Okay.
Person with the most money at the end, you don't get any money, but you can play along, it's just for fun. And let's hope it goes better than last time. Yeah. Hi everyone, it's Don, and I hope you're happy. All right, so you both start off with $100.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Do it.
First question is non-Disney movies. That's the topic. Non-Disney.
That's pretty vague.
Movies.
So,
I'll give you a hint.
are we talking animation?
It's about money, and it's about non-Disney movies.
Okay,
Money, non-Disney movies.
sure.
Right, okay. All right.
Place your bets. You got them? How many of the top 10 grossing films of 2019, just last year, were not solely owned by Disney? Solely owned by Disney. How many of the top 10? You got a 1 in 10 chance of getting it right. If you know nothing.
Okay.
What did you say, Mark?
I said 4 were not owned by Disney.
And I said 4.
And how much did you bet? $1. And you bet
10.
$10. Well, the correct answer is 3.
Oh.
3 is the correct answer.
All right, well, folks, that puts me in the lead.
Any guesses on the 3?
No.
Solely owned, so one had to be Spider-Man.
Which wouldn't have been it because it wasn't solely. Yeah, it was. It was
Sony.
It wasn't solely owned by Disney. It was a Disney property with Marvel, but. So you have Far From Home,
Really?
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Oh, that okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Harrison Ford movie.
No. Jumanji: Next Level
Okay.
was one, and I'm trying to remember I can't remember what the third one was, but yeah. So not bad for Disney. 7 of the 10 top grossing films of last year did pretty well. So Mark, you're down to 99.
Okay.
Here, popular characters of the cast of the movie Cliffhanger have played.
Who'd you talking about?
So they played. Some of the cast members have played popular movie characters that you would know.
Movie or TV?
Movie. They played in TV too, but I chose a movie person. And the reason we took Cliffhanger is that we just reviewed Cliffhanger, folks, so that should be fresh in their minds. All right, Paul, at $90, what you bet?
40.
He bet 40. Mark, at $99, what did you bet?
$1.
All right. Mark's going all in for that buck.
40. Wow.
And the question is, Michael Rooker, who plays Hal, also plays this popular MCU character. Michael Rooker, who was the other rescue guy, other than Stallone.
MCU character.
Yep.
Like in the actual popular movies of the MCU.
Yes. Started out as a small character, turned into a fairly major character.
I don't know that this is right, but I'll take a guess at it. I don't think I'm right. In fact, I think I'm very wrong. So to be clear, he's one of the heroes of the movie?
He better not be a side character.
He's a very popular MCU character. From an MCU movie. I told you he started out as a small character and had a major role in the next film.
Okay. Don't make me disappointed in your question. I don't answer anything. I'm taking
You're not
the
even
loss.
going to guess.
I'm taking the loss. I don't picture him in my head whatsoever for
If I say Guardians of the Galaxy, does that help?
I don't know his name.
But right away, you know who it is,
I
right?
didn't even know that was him.
That's how Yondu. Who did you say, Mark?
Nobody's important.
Hawkeye?
I don't know who that is, so.
Yondu.
I would never have even known his name to answer correctly.
But you know the character. He has that very famous line, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all."
So you're down to 50.
He's down to 50.
You're playing, you're taking some risks.
He did take a risk on that one.
I didn't think it would be a dumb question.
You knew the answer right away. You knew the answer right away. It's not a dumb question. So there. As soon as I said the Guardians of the Galaxy, you went, "Oh yeah." So next one, number 3, Quentin Tarantino movies. Quentin Tarantino movies.
I'm gonna lose my money.
I wonder if Mark's gonna bet $1.
Hey, I can do what I want.
It's my money. I can do what I want. Everyone bet?
Yep.
Paul's got more money, he's got more problems.
What'd you do,
I got 20.
Mark? $1.
$8.
$8. Going for the big 90 if he loses. All right. Quentin Tarantino movies. Which Quentin Tarantino film has made the most money worldwide? Worldwide.
I think that's Quentin Tarantino.
It's not Star Wars.
I think there's an obvious answer, but a modern movie could be the wild card.
How much did you bet?
20. Okay.
All right. How much you bet?
I bet 20.
I bet 8.
And you bet 8. And your answer is?
I said Pulp Fiction.
And you said?
I also said Pulp Fiction.
And you're both incorrect.
Django?
The Django Unchained.
That made more money than Paul?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
I'm down to 30 points.
Paul knew knew it. So it was between the two, was it? You picked the wrong one. You're
An idiot.
Well, it's tough when you have his greatest movie of all time, but it was so long ago that it didn't make as much money as Django would have.
no. And I might have even said Kill Bill because I thought that was pretty popular, but who knows? All right. Top grossing films of 2019. Trying to keep it current for you guys. Top grossing films of 2019. Mark is really upset with his $8 loss from last time.
It's hurting.
How much you bet?
$10.
$10.
20.
20. Top grossing films of 2019. How many would be considered an original story? Not a reimagining, a reboot, a sequel, or a known character?
Out of how many?
Yeah, what kind of question is that?
The top 10 grossing films of 2019
Out of the top 10, how many are an original story?
would be considered an original story.
Top 10 grossing.
So it's not a character everyone knows. It's not a reimagining of a character. It's not a reboot. It's not a sequel. It's not a part 2. Would be considered an original story. Question is, can you remember the movies from last year?
Not that well. Okay, I don't know. Is 1917 considered a 2019 movie?
It's not 1917, so that it's not even close to the money making. Not even close. Like I think it's like 97th or something. Okay. All right, you bet $20, Paul. You're running out of money. Who did you say? What did you say?
I said 2.
2.
2.
2 movies out of the top 10 grossing movies were not that.
Okay, 2 movies. Okay. And you said? Sorry, I was thinking of the movie in my head. I'm thinking of the movies in my head. I was waiting for an answer of the movies. What did you say?
Well, I'm thinking about changing my answer.
Too late.
Just because of the way you said that.
You can't change your answer because you already have it down. What do you have?
I have 3, but I'm thinking the answer is 1 just because you said I'm thinking of the movie.
The answer is 1. The movie is Captain Marvel.
That's a reimagining.
No, it's not.
Well,
It's the original story. She's the first time the characters appeared on screen in the big theater.
see, I accounted for Captain Marvel, but you're telling me there was not one other movie.
Just,
Fact check.
would you like me to fact check it right here in front of you? Jumanji, second movie. Star Wars, second movie. Frozen 2, second movie. They're all sequels or reimaginings.
Well, you said
Endgame.
3.
Endgame.
Okay, 4,
Spider-Man.
5.
Do I have to go get the other 4? Joker.
I don't know. This brings me down to 10, so I would kind of like to be sure about this.
Oh my gosh, folks. Fact check. Here we go. Fact check.
I wonder what your betting next?
Lion King, Frozen 2, Spider-Man, Avengers Endgame.
However, I would still argue that Captain Marvel is...
Name me another Captain Marvel movie. You can't.
0. I'm betting 0 for the next question.
You have to bet at least $1. 2019 songs from movies. We're gonna skip this one. It's no fair because the question popped up. The question would have been, Speechless is from what popular movie in 2019? Mark, would you have known it? Speechless?
No.
It's from Aladdin.
Is it? They have names to their songs?
I just showed you the list of movies last year, and if you look, there's only two movies that had songs in them. Frozen 2 and Aladdin. Copying something they saw in a movie last year.
Okay.
And here, I'm going to even make it easier for you. They saw it on Netflix. They saw it on Netflix.
What I'm taking away from this is the next time we play this, I'm not betting anything other than 1. Because of these questions.
This isn't the question, this is the title. This is the hint.
Okay, but
Stupid people copying something they saw in a movie last year on Netflix.
are you telling me that that is not so incredibly vague, it would be idiocy to bet anything more than $1?
I don't know. I think I would have gotten it.
Okay.
You're betting $1.
I bet $1.
I'll bet $1.
All right. You'll probably kick yourselves because you should know it.
Well, then I'll be $1 up.
In January 2019, a Utah teenager Utah teenager caused a highway collision by driving blindfolded after watching what Netflix film?
What do you got?
What did you say?
A Quiet Place?
And you said
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
You're down $1.
Yes, I am.
It is definitely Bird Box.
Mhm.
Toy Story 4.
See, I saw this movie. I should bet a lot of money on this, but I know the question is going to be stupid.
Yeah, but you need to come back. So you
Okay.
might want to take a chance once in a while.
He's betting it all.
$27.
Do you have $27 left?
I have 28.
Mark, probably got to go
I'm
$1.
going $1. And I've seen the movie.
Who voiced stuntman Duke Kaboom?
And I'm glad I only bet $1.
This is unreal.
You don't know the answer to this.
I don't sit there and watch the voice screening.
Neither do I, but it's...
Yeah, but we might know this as we're watching it, but is it not such an ingrained thing as like Buzz Lightyear's voice or...
Well, I'm not going to say who Buzz Lightyear's voice is or Tom Hanks.
But that would be a good question because then my $1 would seem stupid.
But see, there's a reason I said 4, which is last year's movie, not 3, 2, and 1. It's because he's the only time this character is put in that movie.
But who cares about that character? Like, I didn't even remember that he was in the movie when I saw Toy Story 4.
Just scratch off your 20. How about the popular star Keanu Reeves? Keanu
Did
Reeves
he?
played stuntman Duke Kaboom.
Okay, I'll take your word for it, but it never really stood out to me.
I knew, like
When I was watching the movie, I wasn't like, wow, whose voice
when
is
I heard
Stuntman?
his voice, I went, oh, cool. Keanu Reeves is in this movie. And it was the only character, by the way, in the entire movie I liked.
Well, I got $1.
I get it. You're going to bet $1.
And I'm back to 80.
So how about cartoon turned live action? Cartoon.
Well, for this, I'll bet $1.
And I didn't say animation, I said cartoon. Because there is a difference.
Okay.
How much did you bet, Mark?
20.
Ooh, Mark goes with 20. Paul bet $1. Because that's all he has left. It's going to be a very short video if he gets this one wrong. Finish this movie title. Dora and the. Dora and the. It was last year.
I'm only saying this because I think I remember your thumbnail for the review.
It pays if you watch our videos, folks. It does. Because all the answers are usually there.
And it's not Explorers.
Dora and the Explorers. Maybe. Okay, Mark. What did you
I bet 20.
And you...
I want to hear Paul's first.
Well, no, you. Go.
I've got Emerald City.
And Emerald City is incorrect.
Oh, is it? That sounded good when you said it. I said the Lost City
Oh, so close.
of gold.
Yes! I'll give it
Yeah. The dots.
I'll give him a buck on that one.
I didn't have room there.
It's Dora.
But I've lost 20.
You get all cocky because he's down to $1. Don't get cocky, kid. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. And I did the movie review, so you should have watched it because it was good. The Razzies. The Razzies. Recent Razzies.
I'm gonna bet a buck.
Not even 2? You have 2?
Well, yeah, but I need a buck to bet next time.
You both bet a buck?
I bet a buck.
Because Mark doesn't want to lose any more money just in case Paul makes a comeback. That $40 bet at the
It's
beginning
been done.
killed you. That $40 bet at the beginning killed you. Which film won the Razzie for the worst movie of 2019?
I can't remember the movie.
Everybody hated this movie.
Okay, well, if it wasn't that one, they're wrong.
It was Mulan. Urge to Kill Rising. Go put your bets down, guys. Worst movie of 2019 according to the Razzies.
Rage.
According to the
Increasing.
Razzies. You can erase some of those answers and put a real answer in more writing.
Well, I got room here for this one. Well, it has to be this one. If it's not, they're wrong.
Is it a? Can it be an animated?
It could be any movie from last year.
I can't remember what. Like the years are all blended together.
Oh, now that you say that. No, I don't think they would give an animated movie a Razzie.
I know a few that deserve one. I don't have an answer.
Mark's giving up. Paul with his $1 bet.
It has to be Playing with Fire.
It was not Playing with
Well,
Fire.
the Razzies deserve a
It
Razzie.
wasn't Playing with Fire earlier this year?
No, it was last year.
Are you sure? Was
See, all the years are
you
blended
sure it
together.
wasn't January,
We
February?
went to the movies.
Well, according to the Razzies, the current winner of the Razzies for 2019 is the movie Cats. Cats.
That was last year?
Mhm.
That makes sense.
That makes sense, yeah. Female MCU characters. Female MCU characters.
I'm betting my last dollar.
I'll bet a buck.
You cheating. If this was real money, you guys. Yeah, Which former Doctor Who actress played the part of Nebula in Avengers Endgame?
Who played Nebula? I don't know.
You're not gonna put it in?
I don't even. It's not in my head.
I think her name is Pooh.
Huh? Karen Gillian.
Yes.
Yeah, but people call her Boo.
That's her middle name.
Karen Gillian, also famous from the
Jumanji.
Jumanji movies
Yeah.
as well.
Okay. I'm bankrupt.
That was the last question. You survived to the very last question.
And I've got $58 left.
Yeah, I am not trusting your betting games anymore, and I'm only betting $1 every single question next time.
These were such easy questions.
Oh,
Bird Box was an easy question.
Bird
Karen
Box was the
Gillian
only
is an
easy
easy question. The Razzie, Cats, most hated movie last
you've
year.
got to be able to recall every single movie in the entire of last year.
There's only so many bad movies that stand out
There
for
were
awards.
lots of bad movies.
For awards. Now,
The winner is telling you the questions were bad.
Playing with Fire was a bad movie.
The winner is telling you the questions are bad.
Oh, these guys. Every time they lose, it's always because the questions are
And
bad.
when they win, the questions
The
are bad.
questions were not great.
Only for people who don't know anything about movies. Which says critical mass.
So,
All right.
another one that I won.
Mark wins a game, so again, you probably won't see this video because we don't like putting those up on the channel. But in case it randomly goes up, I guess, congratulations, Mark.
Hey, thanks.
The streak is well over, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's a new streak.
A winning streak?
I think so.
Okay,
Is it?
we'll see.
Well, one.
Except the game we just did downstairs that you conveniently forgot to turn the microphone on for.
That's hearsay.
And also, we didn't create it. It was something we found online.
But I still won.
He did win. He did win. How, I don't know, but he did. Well, hope you appreciate the video. If you like this game, if you want to see some more games, some more trivia, some movie reviews when they finally come out, and hey, a few debates, They get kind of heated sometimes because, you know, people don't let me talk. Hate that.
There's a reason for that.
Is it going to keep this in?
Hello? You were the moderator for the debate. What are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about the debate that you and I did.
That was a movie review.
Oh, that was even worse.
That was a review.
We debate movie reviews now too, folks, everybody. All right. Well, why not check out some more of our other content down here below? Maybe even share some of these videos with your friends. Maybe they'd like it as well. Don't forget, hit the notification button. Until next time, we'll see you on the channel.